Wacha tutoe kwa leverage area of the ignorant. No. You know, there is a statement by the French, but since I don't speak French, I will translate it to English. That when a clown moves into a palace, he does not become a king, the palace becomes a sucker.
Repeat it.
To the agenda of the day. To the agenda of the day. Adani, if Adani will take the airport, then to me it's a security breach. Because we are surrendering an asset that controls what comes and leaves the country to the foreign. Can you imagine a foreigner who has no interest of the country at heart controlling what comes and leaves the country? That will be a security breach to the nation. Yeah. And today, the kind of deal that the government is doing with Adani, in our laws of the country, there is no Kenyan who is allowed to be given the mandate to run such an asset. We have a Kenyan who came forward and said, what you are giving to Adani, he can do it on his own, with his own money. Wanjigi said that on live television. And he said he has enough money, the acumen, and everything to do what Adani is coming to do. But because it's a politically instigated process, they gave a blind eye and a deaf ear to one of our own. What we have heard from the Honorable Member Kiberenge is that the track record of the company that we are giving the mandate to run our very sensitive assets is not very good. It has left people crying where they are coming from, even their home country. Yes. Why are we being proverbial ostriches that want to bury their heads in the sand when we can see the facts? Na mimi nataka niulize. You know, if there is any politician I had trusted with all my I had trusted with all my heart, I had thought that this particular politician is not like any other. Which one? He has the interest of the people at heart. How come? Let me mention the name Raila because you like it. He came forward and endorsed that process. To me, Raila is just paying a debt. He knows the details of the deal is not favorable for the people. But he is not even in a position to say otherwise, because in 2013 he was funded by the same Adani and funded in 2017. Raila has had a daughter who has been with a problem of the eyes, Rosemary. We should go and check if Adani was involved in restoring the sight of Rosemary. I have said that we should go and do praise.
Over 50 million.
Another one is I order. Next point. Next point. The Kentraco deal that was signed, Adani being given the Kentraco deal, the initial estimation, Adani was to be given that deal at 61.3 billion. Yes. Adani was to be given that deal, initial estimations were at 61.3 billion. But the deal was given at 95 billion because of kickbacks. So we have lost our revenue, 30 billion, to some political honchos in our country who take every opportunity as an eating time. When, as the Kenyan people,
Nyambura.
Nyambura. Mutoto minute by the member, the speaker in charge.
Swahili njokia hapo bana.
Wewe mama ya umbe.
Okay, order members. Haya.
I want to ask a question. That if Adani is such a reputable country, when I am spitting facts, you keep quiet.
1 minute, please. Order members.
When you are diarrhea, yes. If Adani is such a reputable company that everybody in this country wants us to believe, Adani is coming to run the airport. It will be running our health. And I will give you details about somebody who is in charge of health, who is a representative of Adani in Kenya. If Adani is going to be running the infrastructure of power supply, then what is William Ruto running? If it is so good, then we should give Adani to every sector. Adani should run the police. Adani should run everything, literally everything. We should even do away with the president and install an Adani manager there to run our country. Because they want us to believe that the Adani can do everything that we cannot do. The kind of ineptitude in this country means that we should replace everybody with Adani. As I finish, ladies and gentlemen, a representative of Adani in this country is called Jayesh Yassin. This is a person who will be running SHA. It was in the public domain the other day that him and somebody called Adil Khawanja, they had allocated themselves 150 billion from TSC alone. We are dealing with a problem where in JSS teachers have no money to be paid, but TSC have lost 150 billion to an irregular allocation of somebody in the name of Jayesh. And that Jayesh is the one coming to run your health insurance. Nikimalizia hapa kwa Gachagua ndugu yangu. We are saying ya kwamba Gachagua's ouster has no effect, whether negative or positive, to the common mwananchi. Our interest as the people is not anywhere close to where Gachagua is. Gachagua hata akitumwa nyumbani, I have no remorse for Gachagua because he does not depict the ideals of a leader that we want. But sasa kutuma mtu nyumbani, some member of parliament embarrassed herself in public that I voted for Gachagua to go because he said that my marriage will not last 6 months. Can you imagine the kind of... She's such a bimbo. Even the Gachagua.